What's up, guys? Welcome back to Avengers. Hey, so today we're doing something a little bit different. I don't actually have all the footage I need in order to make my next video, so instead we're going to do this, a little something I'm going to call Story Time with Matt. So, enjoy. So today I'm going to tell a story about the DMV. It's a little place that we all hate. It's often the butt of most stand-up comics jokes, and it's a place I had to go to recently.
So I'm watching this 5-year-old run across the DMV.
So I don't really have the greatest track record when it comes to actually going to the DMV and getting cars titled to me. So this story is going to be about my first battle ever with the Department of Motor Vehicles. To start the story off, we have to go way back to the very first car I ever bought. My 1997 white Honda Civic named Eleanor. She actually looked like this whenever I first bought her. So I purchased the car from a guy named Jeremy when I was 16. The car had an Oklahoma title, and I happened to live in Missouri. Not sure how many of you happen to know, but the laws in Oklahoma versus the laws in Missouri happen to be different when it comes to titling a vehicle to yourself. I did not know these rules, so I asked Jeremy if he thought that there was going to be any trouble whenever I went to title it, and he assured me, that no, there's no issues there. So I purchased the car from him for $1,100. I got it insured, got it inspected, and took it to get my title, and of course there were issues. So the DMV tells me you actually have to get the title notarized, because that's the law in Oklahoma. The titles, whenever they change hands, have to be notarized. And because it's an Oklahoma title, I have to abide by those laws. So I checked the title to see whose name is on it. It is a Lee Chang. I certainly did not buy this car from a Lee Chang. So I thought my first thing I ought to do is see if I can get a hold of Lee Chang and see if he's able to help me out. I don't know if you know how many Lee Changs there are in the area of Oklahoma that he was in. To let you in on it, there's a lot of them. So I thought my next best thing was maybe, Jeremy's got his number, and he can hook me up, and I can call him, and we can get all this stuff situated. So I asked Jeremy if he happened to have the number, and he did not have Lee Chang's number, but he did have the number of the guy that he purchased the car from. So great, this car's gone through 2 people in Missouri, and it's not been titled to either one of them. What kind of problems am I going to have with this thing? Well, Jeremy gives me the number of the guy that he bought it from. His name's Corey. So I let Corey know what the situation was, that, hey, I'm having trouble titling it. I need the contact information for the guy who you purchased it from, hoping that happened to be Lee Chang. Corey responds to me with this. Well, Jeremy still owes me money on that car. Well, I'm sorry about that, but you wouldn't happen to have the number for Lee Chang, would you? Yeah, I still have the number, but, Jeremy still owes me money on that car. Well, I'm not sure what you want me to do about that. I bought the car from him. Maybe you could ask him for the money. Any chance I could get that number from you? Well, I'm not going to give you that number till I get my money. And, well, this went on for a little while. So you can see the kind of person that Corey is. So he said Jeremy owed him $650 and expected me, a 16-year-old who just spent almost every dime he had to buy a car that he cannot legally drive on the roads, to pay this $650 just to get a phone number for a guy that he probably didn't even have the phone number for. So I stalked Corey on Facebook and MySpace, because, MySpace was still a thing at the time. I found out a ton of information about the guy, like where he worked, what his license plate numbers were, what he drove, those kinds of things. I never ended up doing anything with it, but I still hold quite a bit of anger towards the guy to this day.
I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye.
Anyway, I hit a dead end with Corey, so went ahead and went the only other way I knew to go, which is have my dad talk to a lawyer. So a lawyer went ahead and sent a document over to Lee Chang to the address that was on the title, and had them notarize it. Thinking back now, the document was probably a bill of sale. Well, I took that bill of sale to the DMV, and they said, no, not good enough. Because Oklahoma says you have to have the title notarized, just a notarized bill of sale isn't good enough. They want you to have a notarized title. So the lawyer went ahead and took the title and sent the title to Lee Chang to have him get it notarized. This made me very nervous because he could just claim the car was stolen and, he'd have proof. He still had the title in hand. So then, police would believe him. Well, thankfully, either my lawyer was scary enough or Lee Chang's a stand-up guy. I'm hoping it's more that Lee Chang's a stand-up guy, considering all the shit I dealt with Corey. It'd be nice to know there's still good humans left on this earth. So I took the notarized title to the DMV, and that seemed to satisfy Satan's thirst for making my life miserable. I wonder if he's the one who rusted out my brake lines. So I finally got the title in my name with a Missouri title, and in a place where, we don't have to deal with stupid notaries all the time. Or so I thought. But more on that on another story time with Matt. Thanks for watching, guys. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down there. Let me know what you thought about it. If you want to see more, just stupid videos like this, just me telling a story about bullshit that's happened to me in the past, all centered around cars, obviously. Just let me know. I want to know what your thoughts are, guys. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks, guys.